There is strong common ground between European and US political bodies to face up to the need to act on complicity with Uyghur forced labor. The second takeaway is that there's a need to address not only consumer complicity in the supply chains, but also the flow of capital to the very same companies. And the third takeaway is that the time is now. The longer that we wait, the more we give a chance to bad actor companies to strengthen their position and to continue to act with impunity. One is the need for humanitarian aid. Uyghurs and Uyghur community organizations are not in a position to help with humanitarian needs, with trauma-informed care that should be provided to all of the secondary survivors of this ongoing genocide. The second issue is transnational repression. The Uyghur Human Rights Project is strongly urging all democratic governments to unite, create a common definition, and create a strategy to prevent the Chinese government from being able to cross national borders and violate civil rights and freedom of speech. Here in Prague, it was also important to raise a request to European governments and to humanitarian aid organizations not to forget the Uyghur survivors. There are refugees, secondary survivors of an ongoing genocide who are not receiving international aid. They need trauma-informed care, they need humanitarian assistance, they need education assistance, and help with jobs and self-sufficiency. And it was important to be able to point to a new report that the Uyghur Human Rights Project just put out in February. I was very happy to raise the question of addressing transnational repression when you have a major human rights abuser that has strong reach into global supply chains. It means the same repressive government also has strong reach into public opinion spheres and is able to threaten dissidents and survivors and witnesses who are telling their story. And so the Uyghur Human Rights Project has appealed to governments in Europe to take action to defend constitutional rights on their own soil, defend their sovereignty, and protect the civil rights of those who are speaking out against these atrocities.